What's going on, guys? It's your boy Crypto Mikkel here, coming today with a news update video. There has been some awesome, kind of expensively awesome new hardware that has crossed my desk this morning, and I would love to talk about it, as well as we have a few other things that we need to talk about today. So, let's get to it. And of course, brought to you today by Crypto Mikkel Designs. Go here, guys, get your awesome swag. I do not have computer equipment on there right now. Trying to find out a dispute that I am having with Shopify. And now so currently do not have any mining equipment on there. If you want any mining equipment, you can contact me on the Discord. You can find me on Yen. Or comment in this video below if you're interested in something. And without further ado, guys, let's get on to the extra bit of news. So, boom, Global Yen Meetup is actually coming up here in 4 days. This Saturday at 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. We're having a Yen Global Meetup here in Oklahoma City at the Topgolf location. So, if you are interested, or if you are in the Oklahoma City area or in the surrounding area, come on out. I would love to see you. So stop by, say hey, what's up? Even if it's for a minute, just stop by, say hey, what's up? And talk a little crypto. We'll shoot some shots. I don't know. Maybe if you make it in one of the goals, you get some prizes for extra prizes. I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen. All these links, of course, will be in the description below for you to see, as well as CMDesigns community here on yen.io. You gotta love this, guys. So now I have a community that I am building on yen.io from myself. CMDesigns, Crypto Mikkel Designs, the crypto clothing and apparel, and crypto mining consulting and mining rig builds. So you can come in here. I'm gonna have a lot of my side content, like right here. Here's something, great example. When in doubt, test it out. X16R V2 hashtag not Raven. What is it? Mining life. So this is a little tidbit, something you don't see on YouTube all the time. And I can post. I don't make a whole lot of YouTube videos. I try to get a couple in a week. But a lot of the extra stuff that I do, I am going to start posting here in my community. So if you want to join the community, I will have the link for you down in the description below with the invite code that you can get into and join the community. Say what's up. Say, hey, Crypto Mikkel, just join. What's up, man, from the YouTube channel. And you can check out all the awesome stuff that I will be doing in between videos. So this will be a video that I am working on. So yeah, hope you enjoy this. So right here, I'm currently mining, and there's X16R V2 right there on T-Rex miner 14.2. Oh snaps! But it ain't Vertcoin, I'll tell you that much. So you'll see the video later this week, but of course you'll have tidbits if you join this community. There's the Global Meetup. There's some of the awesome swag that I've been working on. Some of the new hats. Grinning, CMDesigns. Look at that Miner Life hat, guys. Look at that. So sick. But join the community, and you'll get to see all the awesome updates that I do in between videos. Would really appreciate it. Would really mean a lot to me. I will have my donation links in the video below, and I will have them added onto my community as well for you to donate to community. You can easily donate into the community with crypto. It's not that big. It's not that hard to do, and I would love for some support. Anything y'all donate in from there, I will purchase new equipment, have new videos for you, and that will be the way I will do this. There will be tiered leveling in the community eventually, but right now that'll be the simplest way to do it. If you want to Do it. It'd be awesome. Love you guys. Thank you. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, donate some crypto so we can buy some new equipment to test on the channel. You know, join the community. Come to the Yen Meetup here in Oklahoma City. You know. But now that I'm done talking about all that crazy stuff for the past like 5 minutes. Boom. So on Crypto Ages, a new company called UbiMust, a UbiMind ProLine 4 FPGA miner with a hash rate of 8,400 megahashes based out of the Ethereum algorithm. So that's some crazy stuff right there, guys. I'll tell you that right now. Finally, one of the first like bigger pre-built FPGAs, FPGA rigs that I've seen come out, and actually looks really good. It's not that bad of price because FPGAs are expensive in themselves. So yeah, I want one, of course, because I love mining equipment, but as you can see, it's really expensive. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. So in a proof-of-work cryptocurrency mining industry, hash calculation is possible using several technology solutions, several processors, some video cards, ASICs, FPGAs, and this time we will talk about the company UbiMust, a FPGA miner, UbiMind ProLine 4. The number 4, reason 4, is because there are 4 of the latest FPGA Xilinx Evo or LVO U2s. There are 64 gigabytes as used as the basis. So we'll look at those right here. This is on Xilinx website, guys. These are the cards they are using. These are not the normal like BCUs that we normally see in most FPGA minings. This is not one of those. This is a different card. You know, let's see if we can get specifications come up in here. They're using the baseline model. So trying to see. Yeah, see, max. These things pull 225 watts a card. Yeah, that's a lot, but not that bad. So it looks like they're the same regardless. It just looks like the length of the card is different. So there's a shorter card and a longer card. But the specifications of the card, nonetheless. Oops. So the off-chip memory capacity is 64 gigabytes. Off-chip is 77 gigabytes. The internal SRAM capacity is 35 megabytes. The internal bandwidth is 31 terabytes. That's the killer right there. So, oh nope, too far. So that's the card that they are using in these, and they're using the 64 gigabytes were the use for the basis, and according to the assurances of this developer, each FPGA is capable of delivering 2100 megahashes on the Ethereum Dagger Hashimoto. So that's 2.1 gigahashes. So you're pulling down 8.4 gigahashes out of this whole rig. So 84 in the entire device. The entire thing is pulling around 800 watts. So with them dialed in, you're pulling 800 watts at 8.4 gigahashes, guys. So look right here. I already started on the calculations because this is pretty crazy. So 8,400 megahashes. So that way it refreshes. 8,400 megahashes at 800 watts at my current power. Boom. Here you are, right there. Per day. $110 a day. 108 after electricity because it's only burning 800 watts, which is that's an average maybe 6 card rig. This is only a 4 FPGAs, but they pull out a lot more wattage. But here are your numbers. You're pulling in 4 Ethereum a week, 17 a month, 213 in a year. That's 40 grand in a year before electric, 39 after electric. And that's not to say if you can dial these things in a little more, you can make a killing off this thing. this stuff is really awesome to see. So they say such a hash rate is looking optimistic for especially a little known company at first glance. It looks like a hoax, but let's try to figure out if they start with technical characteristics of the UBmind ProLine 4. They have a 1600 watt power supply in there, a Roswell Hercules, 96 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM on the motherboard. 96 gigabytes of RAM. Oh my goodness. A 1 terabyte hard drive. They're using the Asus Z10PE D16 motherboard. A dual Intel Xenon E5 multi-core processor. So they're looking at a rack mount, mining case with 3 magnetic levitation fans. So I wonder how hot it gets, but hopefully it's not too bad. So as they say, the specifications are very impressive, which I do agree. But the main element here is the FPGA. So let's dwell on it in more detail. They say the net performance of the FPGA chip is only 18 tops, and which is not recorded. For example, the NVIDIA RTX 2080 Ti has 188 tops integer operations because the FPGAs and GPUs are fundamentally different architectures. Therefore, it does not make much sense to compare those indicators. But most of all, the Xilinx Alveo U200, where we are interested in the memory subsystem on which the hash rate on the Fhash algorithm primarily depends, and there is one fundamental difference. FPGA has 2 types of memory. The first is the 64 gigabyte DDR4, which is a total bandwidth of 77 gigabytes for comparison. We'll look at the Ethash graphics card AMD RX 5700 XT with GDDR6 memory with as a bandwidth of 448 gigabytes per second, and at the same time has a hash rate of only 60 megahashes, which is 32 times less than what is declared for the Xilinx board. And as you can see, it's not been possible to get any technical breakthrough using FPGA instead of GPUs on the Ethas algorithm. But the second type of memory it is using is built into the FPGA chip itself, which has a bandwidth memory of 31 terabytes, which is 70 times more than the RTX 5700 XT video card. But this memory only is 32 megabytes, which, as we know, for Fhash is necessary to store the entire DAG, which is larger than 3 gigabytes. So naturally, the larger available is a little slower. So you have to kind of think about that. But there are other mining algorithms that you could choose for this. There's plenty of other algorithms you could choose for this. I mean, theoretically, you could, since you have 4 FPGAs before, of course these things aren't out right now that I'm aware of, you could technically mine Raven, because you need 2 FPGAs to mine Raven. So I wonder if you can mine Raven effectively with this thing. It'd be interesting to know. So, as a result, in the remain mystery to us with help of any technical software solutions, UB must manage to declare the hash rate of 21 megahashes from one FPGA board, as we have serious doubts that the reality of the existence is declared the results in the Fhash mining for such devices. In addition, the energy consumption for each board is declared at 225 watts. More detailed specifications are on the Xilinx website, which I have links for everything in the description below. So, the cost from the entire FPGA miner, they're looking at is $37,000 and $37,871, which is at current mining Ethereum, which would pay off in at least a year, because as we showed, it would make about $39,000 after electric. So technically, if this is legit and the price is still currently the same, you wouldn't ROI in a year. And then the next year you'd make 40 grand. So, and the very last thing right here says, in addition, the Eth-hash algorithm for the FPGA and other algorithms are available, and you only need to reprogram the FPGA chip itself, which is true. It's not like an ASIC, an ASIC application-specific integrated circuit, only has one job, and it does the job well. But an FPGA, which I have an FPGA, which is why I'm talking about this so much, is because, it has the capability of an ASIC of hitting an algorithm really hard at a lower wattage than an ASIC, and they're reprogrammable. I can reprogram my F1 Mini. I can reprogram it to different algorithms. I can do whichever I want, whichever I want to do to it. Like right now, it's mining 0x Bitcoin. I can change that, and it can mine something else. Granted, it doesn't have a whole lot of hash power, but it does run, like on 0x Bitcoin, it's running 2.1 gigahash, roughly. So 2.1 gigahashes, which isn't a lot, I can pull that with a 1070, a 1070 or a 1080, I can pull that much, but at 50 watts. So you're like, oh yeah, I can pull that with a graphics card, but you can't do that at 50 watts. So that's kind of what we're getting at here. So they currently do have all these other ones. For the KAC algorithm, they can get 17 gigahashes per card. For Tribus, they're looking at 2.1 gigahashes per card. For Phi 1612, you're looking at 650 megahashes per card, and at Skunkhash, you're looking at 1.3 gigahashes per card. So this is their website right here. UBMUS, they're developed and manufactured in Canada. So UBMine ProLine 4 FPGA technology, $37,871. That's a whopping. But more algorithms to be released soon. And if you buy more than one, you get a discount. How about that? So I'll have all the links for this stuff in the description below. I really find this interesting. I'm going to reach out to the company and see what they have to say on this a little bit, and kind of get some more deets on that. Hopefully they have a little bit more for me to, a little bit more for them to say. So, my 2 Satoshis is an interesting project. It's an interesting FPGA, mining hardware. There's not very many pre-built FPGAs, out there. There's, the BlackMiner F1 Mini, but Hash Altcoin makes some. They look just like ASICs. They play like ASICs. Then you have like Squirrel, who makes the version of the BCUs, and they sell those by the card. I don't think you can buy them anymore, but if you have them, you have them. There's also like the CVP13s. You can get those. You have to water cool those usually. There are some other FPGAs out there. FPGAs are really expensive, but they do ROI really quickly. So it's kind of you pay to play. ASICs are kind of expensive, and they ROI pretty quickly, for the most part. But you run the risk of them being bricked. Not like the hardware malfunctioning, but just for the algorithm forking before you get the hardware. You're pretty safe with Bitcoin ASICs. You're pretty safe there. But with FPGAs, you have that freedom and that mobility of a GPU with having the hash power of an ASIC. So it's really beneficial. In my mind. So if you have any questions, guys, please put a comment in the description down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions, any concerns. If you're going to come to the meetup, if you have any questions about anything, I would love to hear anything you have to say. As well as I am on the road to my 1,000 subscribers, guys. I really need it. At 500 subscribers, I'm going to have a giveaway. So the quicker I get to 500, the quicker the giveaway is going to be. The quicker you get to know what it is. It is being donated to me, so I would love for you guys to give me up to 500. Get that giveaway going on, and get our way to 1,000. So that way I could live stream I could live stream off my phone, make it easier for me. But yeah, in my adventures of a crypto miner. So please, guys, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, join the yen community that I'm building, CMDesigns. I would really appreciate it, guys. I will have the donation links. I will have all the links for all these videos and stuff in there as well. I'm posting in there, as well as, if you join, there will be certain videos that you will not see anywhere else but there. They will not be released on YouTube. You won't get to see them on YouTube. They will only be in the community. So you gotta check it out. Please, guys, join. Come join me this weekend at Topgolf in Oklahoma City for the Global Meetup. I'll be there. You can say hi, say what's up. We can talk a little crypto, talk some mining. Really appreciate it, guys. As well as I will catch y'all next time. Keep them hash rates up, guys, and keep on mining. Peace out.